It's nice laying here in the cuddy. Lots of room for Cuddy Contemplations. You can hear the water rippling off the hull. It's a beautiful sunny day, kind of a cool wind. Super relaxing. Can feel the Sandman coming. Nighty night. I'm awake now. Just thinking about how lucky we are to have this boat to get away to. Some people have cottages to go to, some people go on vacations, but traveling through COVID's been tough, and the boat's just 20-25 minutes away from home. So we can come here, and even when the weather's not great for taking the boat out, we can have a picnic here, can hang out here, and just consider ourselves super lucky to be able to do that. And looking after the boat, cleaning it, and just basically keeping things tidy, sweeping snow off it in the winter. We love doing it. We love taking care of the boat. Unlike what you will hear from lots of people, boats aren't money pits. They can cost money to buy and they can cost money to upkeep, but cars have tires and suspensions and a lot of things that can go wrong, and boats have far less to go wrong. Of course, when you do have an issue, it can cost money, but I think the myth of boats being money pits is when you get an older boat that you need to fix all the time, or a wooden boat where you need to maintain the hull. But if you buy a newer fiberglass boat with a good engine and a warranty, costs are pretty minimal. And I'm not going to go through that here because it's so different with every boat and every sized boat, but it's really not that big of a deal. So it's been a joy. It hasn't been a burden in any way. We love every aspect of it, and we just hope we're able to enjoy it for many years to come. One of the best rules that Megan and I have with this boat is the veto rule. And it doesn't have anything to do with the Corleone family. It is that if one of us doesn't want to do something with the boat, we don't argue, we don't do it. So, for example, if we get here and it's a nice day, but it's really windy, and one of us says we don't really want to go out in the wind, the other one doesn't try to convince that person, because what can happen is you will convince that person to do what they don't want to do. You go out, you have a bad experience, and then there's animosity, or it's not a good experience. So the veto rule has been great for us, and we're both new, so it's not a huge deal. Like, we're typically on the same page anyway, but the veto rule is something that I would recommend for anyone getting a boat with their partner. You could call it the Fredo rule if you wanted to, but the veto rule is what we call it. One final Cuddy contemplation. Those little plastic covers are for the windshield wipers, and Campion really should have put foam on there, because I've hit my head on there about 3,000 times.